Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. If you're new, it means so much if you click that subscribe button. I do post on my channel every single Tuesday and Thursday, and today is a bonus upload, my weight loss journey and how I've been able to successfully take off and keep off 15 pounds at my highest weight. I wanna talk all about kind of my journey briefly and how I got here, and also of course share the big tips and tricks on what I've been incorporating into my daily lifestyle in order to successfully keep off 15 pounds. If you guys have any healthy fitness goals, comment them down below. And with that being said, let's just jump right into my weight loss journey. How I started. It took me a while to get to where I am. My mindset has changed so much. I definitely have been through a roller coaster within the past year and a half, like a lot of us in 2020. I've talked about this previously. It really hit me hard. I got into really unhealthy eating habits. I was rarely getting physical activity, and that is where my weight gain really occurred. I just lost all motivation, and I could really feel the negative effects of it both physically and mentally. I wanted to change. I wanted to close that chapter, not look back. Previously, I was more focused on the looks aspect or the number aspect, and not really was that healthy mentally, even though I was less weight. So I wanted it to be an overall change, have a different mindset when it comes to weight loss and just living a healthy lifestyle in general. We all have different bodies, we all have different medical backgrounds. Everyone's journey is always gonna be a little bit different. Now let's get into all of the tips and things I've done for my weight loss journey. Tip number one, eating schedule. In general, scheduling what you want to eat and when you're going to eat has really helped me keep on track. It's also just helped me maintain a more balanced diet. I've talked a little bit about this previously, but I started to really read and look into intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is just an eating cycle of fasting and eating. When we're sleeping, that is just a stage of fasting. So of course there's different windows when it comes to intermittent fasting. There is 16 to 8, which is where you're eating between hours 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 12 to 8 p.m. You can also do a fasting window 14 to 10 or even 12 to 12, so it doesn't have to be very low. I like to do more of a 16 to 8 hour day or even 14 to 10 because to me that's just very realistic, and it's usually what I do anyways. I do not change my eating habits at all. I still eat the same amount. My typical day includes 3 meals a day and usually 2 snacks or so. I will eat all my meals within that time window, and then I will cut it off after that. I find that's been really helping me when it comes to my weight loss. This has just helped me to also stay on a schedule. And I wanted to quickly talk about an app that I've been using throughout my weight loss journey that's also really great for intermittent fasting, but it's also just an app that I've been using that's kind of like an all-in-one when it comes to weight loss. I am so happy to say I'm partnering up with the app Do Fasting. Totally recommend downloading and trying this app out. It's been the only app I have been using when it comes to my fitness and health goals. Once you download the app, it's just going to give you a quiz about yourself. You have to answer all of that and you can set up your account. And it is definitely an all-in-one fitness app because it's not only great for giving you a timer for your eating window if you do want to try out the intermittent fasting, but it also allows you to track your water intake, your steps for the day, your calories if you want to calorie count. And not only that, they have endless amounts of healthy recipes, whether it's quick 10-minute, under 10-minute recipes, healthy alternatives, low calorie recipes, and they are absolutely delicious. And also one of my favorite parts is their workout section. They have really great at-home workouts that target the legs. They have HIIT workouts, ab workouts, shoulder workouts, and they're actually really great and really effective. I've used many of them and still do continue to use them for my at-home workouts. They are really easy to do. You don't need any sort of equipment or anything like that. And on top of that, lastly, they do have a bunch of articles on there and just healthy tips and tricks that you can also start to educate yourself and read about and can incorporate into your own lifestyle. It has everything you need in one app, and it's really effective, and it's also really nice to have something to help you track your progress. And also the recipes and the workouts that they have available has just been very convenient and very useful and helpful when it comes to your weight loss journey. So I will have the app and the link to it code down below as well as a discount code. So make sure to click the link in my description box and use my discount code. I totally recommend downloading it today if you're also on a weight loss journey or just want to live a healthier lifestyle. It's very useful and has been my favorite fitness app when it comes to my weight loss journey. Tip number 2, use social media as a tool of motivation. Social media can be sometimes a negative and also a positive. Don't follow those people that you're just following them because you're comparing yourself to them and it makes you just feel bad by reading their posts or watching their stuff. You want to unfollow those people and follow the ones that are going to help push you and give you that spark and that little motivation that you will need on those days that you don't feel like working out one day or just living that healthy lifestyle. You're not always going to wake up and it's not always going to be linear. And of course, my motivation also comes within when it comes to me wanting to achieve the goals that I set out for myself. So that's also another form of motivation to keep on track. Tip number 3, not ban foods, but to find healthy alternatives. I cannot cut something out 100%. I find that whenever you cut certain food groups out or a certain item completely out, it just makes you want it more or crave it more. And a lot of the times, if you're extremely restrictive on yourself and you cut everything out, you're gonna end up caving one day and have excess of the food, and it's just going to be counterintuitive, and that's what can lead to a lot of disordered eating and kind of unhealthy eating habits because you're putting certain foods to be just seen as bad and you can never touch it again in your life. And that can be really hard to know that you can't have certain foods forever. It's just ends up, like I said, being an ongoing cycle where you just crave it all the time and you're always thinking of it. And you want your healthy lifestyle journey and weight loss journey to be something that is sustainable and something that doesn't have to be a chore or hard to do. You want it to be something that you're just living your everyday life and you're just making healthier choices. So something I've been doing a lot is finding healthy alternatives to things. And this has really helped me out. I have found really great alternatives to things I love and that are quote unquote not the best for you. Sometimes I don't have a healthy alternative and it's okay to have that junk food, but learning to do it in moderation and not to have it all the time, of course, because it's not healthy for you. But it's okay to sometimes splurge and to indulge. However, like I've said, healthy alternatives have really helped me out and have just made eating healthy a lot easier. So I'm gonna share with you just some of the healthy alternatives that I can think of on the top of my head that I have switched out in my everyday like kind of diet and routine. I've switched from white rice to either brown rice or cauliflower rice. I've really gotten into cauliflower rice. It is super great to add into those burrito bowls or just rice bowls. I've switched over from white pasta to chickpea pasta, milk to almond milk, chocolate bars to protein bars, which I'll get into that in a little bit. I'll share with you what I've been loving when it comes to that. I'm a huge French fries girl, so I've switched from French fries to baked veggies and making my own homemade fries, as well as switching out sour cream to plain Greek yogurt. And another one that I can think of is just eating ground turkey when it comes to things like tacos and stuff like that, because that meat is a lot healthier. Tip number 4, meal plan and prep. This is a very helpful tool and I know has helped me so much through this journey. I never used to meal prep previously, but I've really been getting into it since living and moving into this house. It allows you to reduce that time, reduce that stress, and keep you on track to have more portioned meals. Having meals prepared have really helped me when it comes to my portions, and that is something I definitely had to work on, is that I was having way too big of portion sizes. And a lot of the times our eyes are hungrier than our stomach and we tend to overindulge and then we just don't feel well. So you wanna make sure that you're eating proper sizes and portions to your body. So when I go to the grocery store, I go in with a list and I know exactly what I need in order to make the meals for my week. Tip number 5, add more salads. I don't know who I am. I am definitely a salad girl, and this has helped me so much when it comes to my diet and my weight loss. I typically like to have a big bowl of salad for my lunch, and I will add some form of protein and things into my salad, which I'm going to talk about protein in just the next tip, so stay tuned for that. But adding more veggies and salads into your diet is going to make such a big difference when it comes to your weight loss. Salads are full of fiber, and generally salads are low starch foods that will really help you regulate your blood sugar better. You'll absorb a lot of vitamins. It's low in calories and fats, and foods containing a lot of fiber like your salad can really help you keep full for longer. And when it comes to your salad, I like to pack my salads up with all healthy stuff and also make my salads very colorful with different veggies in it, and it really keeps me satisfied and has been helping me to lose the weight a lot quicker and sustain it off. So when it comes to my salad, I will add everything from different veggies, whether it's tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, onions, and I'll also add things like beans into it, chickpeas, falafel, chicken, eggs. There's so many different things that you can add into salads that will make you feel full and satisfied and will really nourish your body as well to make you feel good on the inside and outside. Tip number 6, add more protein. I've really been making an effort to try and add more protein into all my meals throughout the day because adding more protein is an important nutrient for weight loss, and I never realized how important it was until the older I've gotten. Getting enough protein can really help support a healthy metabolism and as well as reduce your appetite. It can also help you lose body fat without losing muscle. When it comes back to the salad, like I said, I like to add even a form of protein into my salads. It just makes it a lot more filling and it's going to help with that weight loss. So I will add anything from grilled chicken to falafel to eggs even in my salad. I typically like to have protein for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If I can, I will add a source of protein. I've also really been getting into protein bars, and the bars that I've been loving are the RX bars. I really love these bars because they're kind of like a no BS bar. They tell you the ingredients on their package. It's very clean ingredients and you feel good eating it. And this has not only been like a healthy alternative for like a chocolate bar because it's kind of like an equivalent to me. I really enjoy eating it. It really helps with my sweet cravings if I'm having one, but it also gives you that good protein in. I usually like to follow my workouts that I do with some form of protein, whether it's a protein bar or putting protein into a meal. Tip number 7, drink more water. Drinking more water is going to help to facilitate your weight loss a lot quicker. It helps with eating fewer calories. Also, water increases calorie burning. It helps remove waste from the body. And without water, the body cannot properly metabolize stored fats or carbohydrates. So I always like to be drinking water all throughout my entire day and refilling it up. I find when I don't drink water is when I tend to get a lot more hungrier or I just don't feel as good. You really want to stay hydrated. A lot of the times when I'm feeling hungry, I'll just go ahead and drink water because sometimes you don't realize that you're not actually hungry, you are just thirsty. So when I drink my water, I will see how I feel after that. And if I'm still like extremely hungry, then I know it's time for me to have some snack or have a meal or whatever the case may be. Last tip, physical activity. I am just going to talk about everything I've done when it comes to physical activity. I am enrolled at a gym. I do have a gym membership. Currently right now when I'm filming this, the gyms are now closed in Ontario due to another lockdown. And we've been on lockdown when it comes to the gym so much, so I definitely had to learn to not rely on the gym because I still need to get my physical activity when the gyms are closed. So I've turned a lot to at-home workouts. I will follow a YouTube video. I will go on the Do Fasting app and follow one of their workouts or just kind of do a workout that I know in my basement. I am lucky enough to have some weights and I love doing strength training. Strength training is really great at burning off fat and helping you to lose weight quicker. A lot of girls I know in particular are really worried and think that if they weight train and do strength training, they're just gonna get really bulky and gain weight by lifting up heavy weights, but it really does the opposite. And I totally recommend putting strength training into your workout routine at least a few times a week. I do try to work out 5 to 6 times a week, and if I'm not working out, I usually have like a rest day, but I'll go ahead and still get some form of physical activity, which is usually just walking. When it comes to walking, I've definitely been incorporating that into my daily routine a lot more since I do work at home, and with all these lockdowns, I have really lacked on physical activity, especially in the year of 2020 and parts of 2021. So since being on my weight loss journey, I knew that that was a bad habit I got into, and I had to just put a little bit more effort to get my steps in every day. I will go for a walk most days and get in my steps because I do try to aim for that 8 to 10,000 steps a day. Something else that I like to do is I have been so obsessed with jump roping. I will just do it in my basement for 10 to 15 minutes a day, and it just makes me feel amazing, and it's just a really great tool when it comes to also weight loss. But I've done all different workouts, from strength training to HIIT workouts to some forms of cardio, and I just like to mix it up, but make sure that I'm getting physical activity every single day. Even if that means just going out for a walk, that's still getting physical activity. But that is my weight loss journey and what I've been doing in order to lose weight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up if it was useful. Like I said, I will have the Do Fasting app in the description box. Definitely go check that out. Click the link. Use my discount code. I totally recommend it. Like I said, if you are also on a weight loss journey or health journey like me, comment down below your health or fitness goals. I'm curious to know. Click the subscribe button. I do post every single Tuesday and Thursday. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!